Welcome to section 10.6. There are a couple of key ideas that we have to know here and a couple of terms. The first, a population is an entire group of people or objects. A sample is a part of the population. You can use a sample to make an inference or conclusion about a whole population. The next couple of terms are these. An unbiased sample is representative of a population. It is selected at random and is large enough to provide accurate data. A biased sample is not representative of a population. One or more parts of the population are favored over others. Or it's not large enough to provide accurate data, so it's not random, and it's not large enough. In example 1, identify an unbiased sample. You want to estimate the number of students in a high school who ride the school bus. Which sample is unbiased? A, 4 students in the hallway. B, all students in the marching band. C, 50 seniors at random. Or D, 100 students at random during lunch. Well, choice A is not large enough to provide accurate data. Choice B is not selected at random. And choice C is not representative of the population because seniors are more likely to drive to school than other students. So choice D is representative of the population because they're students chosen at random, and it's large enough to provide accurate data. Choice D is the correct answer. Example 2, determining whether conclusions are valid. You want to know how the residents of your town feel about adding a new stop sign. Determine whether each conclusion is valid. A, you survey the 20 residents who live closest to the new sign. 15 support the sign and 5 do not. So you conclude that 75% of the residents of your town support the new sign. The sample is not representative of the population because residents who live close to the sign are more likely to support it. So the sample is biased and the conclusion is not valid. B, you survey 100 residents at random. 40 support the new sign and 60 do not. So you conclude that 40% of the residents of your town support the new sign. The sample is representative of the population and selected at random, which is key. A large enough population for accurate data. So the sample is unbiased and the conclusion is valid. Example 3, making predictions. You ask 75 randomly chosen students how many movies they watch each week. There are 1,200 students in the school. Predict the number N of students in the school who watch one movie each week. Well, the movies per week are over on that pie graph there. 21 of the students watch one movie, 30 students watch 0 movies, and 24 students watch 2 or more movies. The sample is representative of the population because it's selected at random and large enough to provide accurate data. So the sample is unbiased, and you can use it to make predictions about the population. Now we just set up a proportion. In the sample, we have students in the survey for one movie over the number of students in the survey. So 21 who watch one movie over 75 total students. For population, we have N number of students in the school who watch one movie over the entire population of the school. We solve this proportion to get our answer. To solve these on your own, you're going to have to go back to examples 2 and 3.